Hi friends, I built this garden bed here out of scrap wood and filled it with a combination of peat moss, composted manure, and potting soil or topsoil. And the wood was all free, but I probably spent about $30 in filling it with a little bit better soil than what was there. The soil underneath was pretty much sand. I think they had to backfill this area when they built the garage. This area, I'm planning to put garlic here in the bed, the triangle bed closest to the camera, and maybe half or all of the second middle bed, and then the further bed is going to be leeks or onions. And the reason is that this area gets a lot of shade. There are quite a few trees. However, during the time that the garlic is growing, which garlic gets planted in mid-October and will grow early in the year before the leaves come out on the trees, so there will be sun here in the early spring until the leaves come out. So I'm not 100% sure how it will do later in the year. It is very shady, although the furthest bed away from the camera, the part near the bee house, that does a little better with sun. It does get sun. This area here to the left, I think I'm just going to add composted cow manure on top and let it sit. I've got some perennials that will be coming back, strawberries, raspberries, and asparagus. And I kind of have to battle the plants coming in from the scrub to the left. My plan here really is only to add manure, but we had a lot of red squirrels. You can see they have burrows. This bed here actually has a lot of firewood underneath it, so there are lots of little gaps, and I tried to I had some extra sand and just threw some of that on there. You can see that. And I don't know, this bed did not do a whole lot, but it's kind of a nice, the plants seem to like it, although they don't grow very fast. Here I've got some composted, or composting spent grain from home brewing. In this area, I plan to scrape back the wood chips and put some cow manure down, and then put the wood chips back over on top. And most of these are annuals, but there are 2 grapes in there that I'm going to have to watch out for. And here's my stash of cow manure. I do have to buy it. It's not too expensive. It's like $1.20 a bag, and makes a huge difference. I think I may get some peat moss too, and maybe some topsoil to mix in. Topsoil is cheaper. And I don't think I'm going to build a wooden bed, but I think I will just scrape the wood chips back and put the manure, peat moss, and topsoil in, and then put the wood chips back on top. You can see that I put this fencing here, nailed it in, and it goes pretty much to here. That's the end of it, and that's just going to hold up the beans and the grapes for next year. With these beds, I'm going to scrape the wood chips off and put the same mixture, peat moss, manure, and composted manure and topsoil on, and then put the wood chips back over. And I'm going to make sure that I don't use more than 2 inches of wood chips. And that's enough to keep the weeds from growing, but it's very easy for you to dig through and plant anything that you want to grow underneath the wood chips. Here's my indoor garden. The two pots on the left with nothing showing are garlic. Those are going to be growing in order to cut the greens and use the greens in salad. Next to that, where you see onion shoots coming out, those are also, I grew those in order to use the shoots and cut them as they grow. I've got wheatgrass going here. Those other pots are just empty. Here I've just got a hydroponic setup. I'm trying to grow radishes. These are, I think they're a little, maybe 2 weeks, between a week and 2 weeks. I'm not 100% sure how long they took.